Good morning, student. Reproduction in organism. Third video. Amoeba during unfavorable condition. Increase or decrease in temperature, scarcity of food. Amoeba withdraw its pseudopodia and secrete three-layered protective chitinous cyst wall around it and becomes inactive. This phenomenon is namely called encystment. When conditions become favorable, the encysted amoeba divide by multiple fission and produce many minute amoebae called the pseudopodiospore or amoebulae. The cyst wall absorb water and break up, liberating the young pseudopodiospore, each with a fine pseudopodia. They feed on, grow rapidly, lead an independent life. The first amoeba formation of cyst wall and daughter nuclei are formed. This is a daughter nuclei. Then the cyst wall ruptured. A daughter amoeba is come out. It occurs during unfavorable condition or season. During multiple fission, the amoeba undergoes encystment. Inside the cyst and nucleus divide repeatedly to produce several daughter nuclei. The nuclei are arranged in the periphery of the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm then divide into several pieces and each piece enclose a single nucleus. Then each piece form a daughter amoeba. When the cyst wall breaks, all the daughter amoebae are released. This is another reproductive system, asexual reproduction in amoeba. Next one, stabilization in Arelia. In some metazoan animals, special type of transfer fission called stabilization occur. In the process of stabilization, several transfer fission occur simultaneously, giving rise to the number of individuals. So this is a multiple fission in encystment amoeba. And the next stabilization in Arelia. It's a young strobila. This is namely called young strobila. Next is adult strobila and early ephira. This is early ephira. And this is a side view. This is a oral view. The side view and oral view often do not separate immediately from each other. Example, Arelia. In generally Arelia, you have the Arelia. This is a young scyphostoma. The scyphostoma undergoes process of transfer fission called the stabilization. The resulting individual called ephira larva. There are arranged above the other. The scyphostoma with many ephira larvae is called the strobila. About 12 ephira larvae are seen in one strobila. This additional information. When fully matured, the ephira larvae get separated and become free swimming larvae. Then ephira larva, it develops from the scyphostoma by stabilization. It is free swimming larva. It is medusoid form. It has tremendous symmetry. It is umbrella shaped. It has 8 bilobed arm. The tip of each arm are notched to the marginal laplets. The notch contain a tendoclocyst. The center of the sub-umbrella side has short manubrium and mouth. The gastrovascular system with gastric filaments is present. The larva swims actively and feeds on minute organism. This is one more diagram. You can see the ephira larva. This is a tendoclocyte, arm, gastric filament and manubrium, mouth, lappets. This is a larva of the ephira. Life cycle of Arelia. You can see the Arelia life cycle. Aurelia, egg, zygote, blastula, then gastrula, planula larva, scyphistoma, strobila. This stage is very important. We are see the textbook. This stage is aphylar valva.